Dun dun dun! I really need to do an intro and do something fancy here. This is not my first rodeo. Howdy, y'all! It's Saturday. What's up? I'm trying to keep these on my head without them falling off. Thanks everybody for being here. I love the early crowd. Thank you, Scott, for being number one. Mel, you're number two. Let's leave it at that. Hi, everybody. So many people here that I just saw a few days ago. This is amazing. How is everybody? I hope everybody is feeling better who wasn't feeling very good. I hope that everyone is staying healthy and getting back to life. Hi, Mary Ellen, Mel, Heidi, Oliver, Tina and Rick Spencer, Marty. Who else is here? I know I'm missing someone. I guess that's it. Anyway, I'm really gonna try. I'm really gonna try to keep up with chat today. Hello, One Tech Town, which is Cheryl. I like the new name. Hello, John V. Oh, my baby John V. He took the best picture of me at the 80s party. I love it. I hope you're feeling better, John. Good to see y'all. All right, so we got so much to talk about. Man, this was a group cruise for the century. Amazing. I never thought I'd ever be on a group cruise with almost 1,000 people that I know, right? From YouTube. Hey, Dave and Brandy. Hi, Jimmy Butler. Let's see. So NCL Breakaway had been on that ship before, so that was nice. But New Orleans was a whole other animal, wasn't it? Man, who was there early and enjoyed New Orleans? New Orleans was New Orleans, like it was before the pandemic, and I was very happy about that because take it or leave it, New Orleans is special. I love it. Always have a blast there. So Daniel and I got there on Friday morning. Thank you, Southwest Airlines, for being on time. That was that was great. We were ready to drive though. If something happened, we were ready to drive. So, oh, Mary Ellen, you didn't get to experience New Orleans. I know you were taking care of an arm. Hello, Todd. Let's see. So we flew in. We had a stop in Houston, and everybody on Facebook was posting their Bloody Marys. So of course we had to stop in at the little bar in the airport and have our Bloody Mary. It became like a little thing that day. I thought that was pretty cute. And we love our Bloody Marys in the morning. So that was perfect. It just felt like vacation. Once we took that drink, it was like, we're on vacation. Hello. Hey, Kesha. Hi, Naughty Cruiser. I'm wearing your glasses. Thank you so much for all the swag. I'm trying to keep them on my head. So I can't wear glasses. Like, I can't wear anything on my nose. Something about the bridge of my nose gives me headaches. So they go up here or they go in my shirt. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Who else is here? Hey, Vicky J. Sanders. Nice to see you again. J&S Adventures. Hi, Jim B., my fellow Texan. Did y'all see my little short of the longhorn that came to our backyard yesterday? I'm a sucker for cows, y'all, and I'm surrounded by them around here. Hey, DC On Demand, how are you? Hey, Karen. Let's see. So New Orleans, we stayed at the DoubleTree that's next to Harrah's. Y'all be proud of me. I did not step one foot in Harrah's the whole time we were in New Orleans. Because I was like, I need this cruise money. I would have got stuck in there. Nobody would have seen me. Hi, Sig. Hi, Life of V. My girl V. I had such a great time with, let's see, it was Veronica, JT, Edna, Auntie Neen, Jocelyn. Those girls, they're my sisters now. I have such a great time with y'all. We need to do it again. Anyway, what did I do in New Orleans? We got to New Orleans. We hit the ground running. We met Rick and Amy Elke. They were staying like a block over from us. and we just started drinking. We just started going bar to bar to bar. I was like, I gotta go get this, and I gotta go get this, and I gotta. So the first drink, which I told y'all I would get, was the hurricane. So we did. We went to Pat O'Brien's and grabbed the hurricanes, and there we met Mary and Jack Barkley, which is so awesome to see them. And we kind of just kept going from there. We were cracking people up at Pat O'Brien's with our shenanigans. And we took such fun pictures there. But we went bar hopping pretty much. Um, and then I think we ended up having oysters at Royal House. And it gets really fuzzy after a while. I don't remember much after that. But I made it back to my hotel. Oh, I do remember going into into Willie's to get chicken for Daniel and being proposed to. So that was awesome. Hello, hi Edna. Oh my God, it's Edna's World Raid. Woo! Edna's World's family has become my family for sure. Oh my God. What else? Oh, Saturday, I got up early and we went to a drag brunch, which I have never done in New Orleans. That was super fun. That was at the country club, and it's like a house that they turned into a restaurant. And you can only get you I mean, you should make reservations when you go for the drag brunch. That was super fun. We were there with Jason and Monroe because it was Jason's birthday. We had Tony Jackson there, the brand horse, Larry and Diane. We had Marty, Cardi, and Jason. I think Mark was there. Am I forgetting anybody? I'm telling you, this whole trip is a blur. I am so glad that I took pictures because I'm just now like today I was making notes so I wouldn't forget to say something, and I had to go through my pictures to remember what the hell I did. Nancy, good to see you. Oh my God. Nancy, I'm getting as loud as you are. I think you're rubbing off on me. Anyway, I hope these things don't fall off my head. Uh, so yeah, who else did I see? All right, I have notes. So we did the drag brunch. That was amazing. Drank like pictures of mimosas at drag brunch. Took lots of pictures. That was fun. I think we walked over to the French market after that and got to meet a bunch of other people. Some people that were in town, like the Traveling Gilberts and Alan, Jeannie, Brock. They had come down to see people. They weren't on the cruise, but they came down to meet us, which is really cool. So I got to see them. I got to meet Beach Please at that time, the Cruise World, Q's Cruisers, Chris Goo. That was cool. The Traveling Shorts. Who else? Of course, the ship show was down there. Larry and Melissa, Larry Bump came down for John's birthday. Jason and Monroe, Tess. I think Mel was down there. Everybody, the whole family was down there. So I think we took over. Was this on Saturday? Yeah, we took over a bar there called Spirits. That was great. Lots of drinks, lots of hugs. It was like a family reunion. You guys are my family now. You're stuck with me. Hello, Traveling Type. Nice to see you here. They were my featured creator this week. Please go check them out and subscribe to them. Sweetest couple ever. They had matching shirts on embarkation day. They were spot on. You guys are on the way. You're on your way. Hi, Mercy. Nice to see you. It was so great to meet Mercy and her husband. Uh, I had a blast meeting so many people for the first time. I cried a couple times. Hello, Nettie and JT. All things us. Hello, girl. What else? I keep losing my train of thought. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. So yeah, New Orleans was a blast. I'm glad that I got up the next day and got on the ship because we had a lot of fun, a lot of drinks, and a lot of fun. I did end up having my oysters at the Royal House, like I said. On Saturday night, we went and watched the crew of Chewbacca's parade. That was fun. I think I did vlog that, so there'll be a vlog about that. I haven't put any vlogs out yet because I was getting back to work this week, and it was crazy. I was so exhausted after the workday every day, that I was like, you know what? I'll schedule a live stream. I'll get a head start, and it'll kind of get me motivated to get my vlogs out. So I'm hoping by tomorrow you'll at least see New Orleans vlog in there. Let's see who else is here. Edna just went live. She did this side by side live. What was it? Go live together that YouTube is using. That was pretty sweet. I'm like, I need to learn that, but I'm not doing that today. This is just challenging enough for me right now. I was thinking of doing StreamYard so that I can show you pictures and stuff like that, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. But I love Edna's lives. They're always so funny. I mean, she keeps it real, and I love it. All right, so embarkation day. Uh, I had a 9 o'clock check-in, and I had the world's worst Uber driver in New Orleans. First of all, he didn't get out of the car, not once. I think he cracked his window like this much to say my name, that he was picking me up, like the most antisocial person. So we get in, and he tries to drop me off at the trolley tracks. So of course the security guards were yelling at him that he couldn't just drop me off there. He was mad about that. He was like, "Well, I'm not going around the corner." Blah, blah, blah. He was he was something else. So finally he drops me off where the porters are. And yeah, I have never given anybody a bad review, but he got a bad review because I'm sorry. He was trying to drop me off and get run over by a trolley. Not on cruise day. I know, I've never had a bad Uber driver, but this guy did not like his job, or he didn't have coffee, or I don't know what it was that day. But I made it to the cruise port. It was a little chaotic. This cruise port is like people that are going in and coming out are in the same door. The porters are like down the street. Um, I know it was weird, but I was one of the first people there and got to check in right away after they opened check in, which is nice. And got to be one of the first people in the terminal, which was really nice because I got to see people as they were walking in. And of course, I heard Nancy the minute she walked in because Nancy projects, and I love it. Uh, oh my God, I cried so many times meeting people. Um, a lot of people saw me before I saw them just because I have tunnel vision. Like if I'm talking to you, I don't see anything around me. So a lot of people would come up to me and like kind of totally take me by surprise. And I loved it. I loved it. Hi, Tony. Hey, Anthony. Thanks for being here. Hello, Linda. Scott, I give you a wrench if you didn't notice. Because I heard you're fighting mighty fine hammer. So I need you in my court. Hello, Florida cruisers. Nancy, everyone could hear you, and it was funny. And whenever you would like laugh or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh, that's Nancy." I love that. But we love that about you. Don't ever change. Don't ever get laryngitis. Oh my God. It was great to see so many people. First of all, see people again that I had cruised with before. It was like a reunion. And then meet new people like Edna, who tried to sneak up on me. But of course, I finally saw her. And she's the first one that made me cry. And she's going to make me cry now. Um, that was a special moment for me. She's very near and dear to my heart. Some people are just, I don't know, they just get you right here. And that's Edna for me. So it was an honor and a privilege to see her, to get a hug from her, and to spend time with her on this cruise and with everybody else. I'm getting teary-eyed. Stop. Get it together. Hey, Vanessa. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, I'm not gonna cry. This is a happy day. Okay, so embarkation day. Daniel did fly home on that day. He had to get back to work. Um, but I think boarding started like what 11:15, something like that. Uh, and it was just like the last time we boarded that ship, we went on and had to go like sideways and um yeah. So the first drink I had, I went to Shakers and they were not open yet. I think they opened at 12. So I waited for that. And was it with was it Jamie that was with me? Jamie Wilhite? We waited till martinis, Shakers opened, and we got a martini. So I think it was the lavender patch martini was my first drink. And that was awesome. And then I went to O'Shea's and grabbed some food. I think I had nachos. Um, let's see. I know, no crying, Edna, stop. Um, yeah, O'Shea's, the food was still good, but we got to talk about O'Shea's in a minute. Um, then I went out to Spice H2O. As I told y'all before, I wasn't officially part of the group, but I figured I'll meet the most people at once there. So I went out there and saw everybody. Everybody was getting their lanyards and stuff like that. So it was nice to see a lot of people there. Uh, and then I think we went to the muster drill after that, and yeah. I didn't know, you don't know what you got till it's gone, and I really miss the e-muster drill. So my muster station was at O'Shea's. Hello, Larry. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Elaine and I are projecting a big hello. It was so great to see you again, and we hope we'll see you again on the Lido soon. You will. I think you guys are going on the Alaska cruise, so I will see you there. Hi, Tyler. So muster drill. I was in O'Shea's. I was one of the lucky people that got to sit down because it was a while before we could get started. And I know people were getting cranky. It was starting to get hot in there. The crew was a little bit snippy. Let's just say that. They didn't want you to have your phones out. They didn't want you to talk. They didn't want you to breathe. But I was trying to be good, behave myself, and not get kicked off the ship. So we got through it, and that's all I got to say about that. And I hope they get rid of it. I know when I filled out my survey, that was one of the big things I complained about because I don't know, it just wasn't handled nicely. They could have handled it better, I think. I think a lot of the areas were congested, hot, yeah, hot and stuffy, yeah, and it just took way too long. Um, anyway, so hopefully they'll get rid of that. They'll realize they made a big mistake and they'll backpedal and they'll bring back the e-muster. And the thing is, when I turned on my TV in my room, it made me watch the stupid video anyway. So here you go. Hey, Tony G, thanks for being here. Hey, Crazy Cat Traveler. Yeah, I think so too, Crazy Cat Traveler. At least I hope so. I mean, some things just don't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense for them to bring that back. Um, but we'll see what happens. So after muster drill, I finally got to my cabin. So that was another thing, was that the cabins weren't ready till like 3:30 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. So that was a bummer. Luckily, all I had was a backpack that I was carrying with me. I didn't have any luggage. But there were people that were carrying luggage. And I know there was one lady we encountered, I think it was in the casino, and she had a dizzy spell and passed out. And she just said it was from low blood sugar, just waiting around in that muster drill. Um, so that was unfortunate. Um, yeah, so I don't know what the deal was with the cabins, but I'm pretty sure at 3:30 around there, 4 o'clock was when I got to my cabin, when I was able to get to my cabin. Um, my My room steward was very nice, but I didn't see him until the 3rd day, I think, of the cruise. I mean, he took care of my cabin just fine. I don't need much. It was just me. Um, but that's a first for me. Usually I see them the first day. And he's very sweet, very sweet. Um, but yeah, I want to say, yeah, dinner for me, I think was at 6. I went to Cagney's, of course. Y'all know I got to do that steakhouse the first night. And it was amazing, as always. Yes, Dave and Brandy, I did finally book the Alaska cruise. I know. It's gonna start snowing in Texas any minute because I booked an Alaska cruise. So I completely blame, I'm putting it out here, Arnold. I completely blame Arnold for convincing me to go on that cruise. But I love my ship show family and I know it's gonna be great because I'm hanging out with them. Heidi, yes, I hope she was too. I think she was. They did, to NCL's credit, they did get her medical attention really quickly. But I think she was okay. Um, let's see. So I ended that night at Shakers. That ended up being my favorite bar on the ship, the Martini Bar. I made good friends with DJ there. And one thing about here's a little insight. If you have the premium package, the bartenders love you. They're like, you have the premium. They don't have to worry about what they can serve you, what's extra. They can get creative and make you drinks, like custom drinks. And DJ loved that. So he made me an amazing martini, which he's gonna hate me for announcing it, but it's called the Royal Flush. And that was the best drink of my life. I don't even know what's in it. It took him a lot of ingredients, I know that. And even the next day, he was telling me, "Don't tell me to make that anymore," because everybody's looking at my drink and going, "I want that." So he had to make a lot of them that night. But he was amazing. He was awesome. Um, so let's see. Uh, I want to say that night, Joy Curtis joined me at the martini bar, and I was trying to corrupt her and giving her martinis. She was making the funniest faces. She hated me. She's like, I don't like martinis. I don't like martinis. But she is true to her name. She is a joy for sure. I had so much fun with her. Every time I saw her, she was beaming, just a beam of light. She's a wonderful person. I really enjoyed her a lot. Hi, Mary Ellen. Thank you so much. I hope I do like. I'm sure I will like it because I'll be there with good company and we'll make great memories. Yes, Tony. I look forward to seeing Mariah and Shane again. I love that girl so much. Let's see who else is here. You've never had a martini, Mary Ellen. You've cruised so much. I'm surprised. I love martinis. Usually I'm good with a dirty martini or a spicy martini, but this bar had some pretty interesting stuff and it was tasty. I know people really like that the rum cake one, but I'm not really into sweet stuff, so I didn't care for that one. But it was good. That was a good bar. All right. And then, of course, it was right next to the ice bar, so you got to see people, like, coming out of there. It was pretty funny. I didn't do the ice bar because y'all know me and cold. I'm like, "I'm not paying to go freeze my Chickasaw to go have a drink." Ah, awesome, Mel. I'm sure they did a good job with all kinds of cocktails. I know they were making a great espresso martini there too. All right, so our first sea day was hanging out in the Lido. That's what I love to do on sea day. I try to sleep in, but to be honest, I didn't sleep more than 4 hours a night on this cruise. I was in bed probably 2 or 3 in the morning, and then up at 6 or 7. I don't know why. I think I'm too excited or something, and I can't sleep. And then my whole body was hurting because I kept going somebody kept making me go to the nightclub at night. And I don't know about you, but my body doesn't recover anymore from dancing. My mind, especially with alcohol, my mind thinks I'm 21. And I'm out there dancing my butt off, and then the next day I'm like, ow, ow, getting up to go to the bathroom. Ow. Hey, Sammy, traveling. Oh my God, have a great time on your cruise. Happy birthday to Marsha. Man, Kurt did a great job with your birthday surprise. I'm very, very proud of him. He was on it, man. I can't remember when I sent you that video. He was on it early, getting those preparations ready. He did a great job. All right, let's see. So what else did I do on C Day? Oh, I was in the casino for a little bit. The casino, NCL's casino never likes me. I don't win anything. And they don't send me offers either. Do you guys get offers from NCL, from the casino? I know Nancy Fields does, but I've never gotten anything from NCL. Um, so Carnival Casino loves me. Royals Casino loves me. So I kind of played twice, I think, in there. And I was like, never mind. Hey, Surf Bum, nice to see you. So in the casino, I ran into Don from Don's Family Vacations, and I ran into, and surprisingly, he knew who I was. I was like, what? And Jamie and Tony were there too, walking around. I ran into Tony a lot on the show. He was getting around. And so gracious, always so gracious with everybody. Say, hey, cruising koozies. No offers from NCL, and you've been on 5. Yeah, I get com cruises from Royal all the time, and I'm like, how are they making money? I guess because they're hoping that you'll gamble. So I have my favorite wine right now, my Sauvignon Blanc today. Time to wet in my whistle. Oh my God, I'm talking too much. Okay. Hey, Blaine, nice to see you. Hi, Lori. It was good to see you guys again, too. Let's see what I wanted to say. I got to have dinner with Tommy Casabona that night at the Raw Bar. Tommy Casabona, Always Be Booked podcast. Go check him out. He's a podcaster, but he's getting into YouTube. He's got a great Instagram account. He does a show on Fridays on this new platform called AMP. So go download it. It's an app. And he goes, I think it's 5 o'clock Eastern on Fridays. He does like a little radio show for an hour, and he plays music. And you know me and music, I'm there. I just got to join him yesterday for it because unfortunately I'm usually working when he goes live. But go check him out. He's going live now every week on Wednesdays, right before the ship show. So I think that's 8 o'clock Eastern. I have a hard time with time because I'm on Central. And speaking of time, how many times did we change the clock on this cruise? I don't remember Carnival doing that. Does Carnival do that? Did they change the time all the time? Maybe I just don't notice. But man, it seemed like every day I was getting a card in my room. Change your time tomorrow. Change it forward. Change it back. Change it forward. I know. It's bad enough that if you're coming, especially like some people that came from Seattle, right? You don't even know what time it is by the time you get to New Orleans. But I didn't know what time it was half the time. Um, but I guess they had to do that for the ports they were in. I don't know. Um, and I'm really paranoid about like missing the ships. Always making sure my time is right. That was stressful. So I don't know what that solution to that is. But yeah, I want to say Princess does the same thing. Princess changes their time. No time change before. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that happening before. I don't know. And they would save on paper. You don't have to give you cards all the time. Save the planet. Okay, so yeah, dinner at the Raw Bar was amazing. Really good. I got like this giant seafood platter. It had like lobster and oysters and ceviche, clams. It was really good. And Tommy's a great conversationalist. Conversationalist? Is that a word? He's a great dinner mate. How about that? And it was awesome to meet him. I've been following him for a little bit. He says I haven't. Whatever. But it was great talking to him and getting to know him and having some good food. Why not? Um, so then, of course, I ended up at Shakers again because that's where all the cool kids were. And that was fun. And of course, I went and danced my butt off at the 80s party with Miss Edna. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I'm sure you've seen the video of me and her dancing. Oh my God! And no, we weren't drunk. That's just the way we dance. And that's where I gave out all my feather boas. So if you got one, you're lucky because man, people were like, "Give me one, give me one, give me one." Those were fun, and I saw them throughout the week and getting well loved and used. So I really, really like that, and I got to keep bringing them on my cruises. Oh, that's right, Mary Ellen. We got to see you at Starbucks. That Starbucks was busy, man. All day, every day it was busy, especially in the mornings, obviously. And they had an issue on the last day. Oh my God, Nancy, you don't need to do that. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. You're always such a great supporter of everyone. But thank you so much. Uh, the boas are a hit, and I love it. I love it that I have something that's my signature thing. I gotta do something. So let's see. 80s party. Yeah, I had my crazy wild neon outfit on for the 80s party and I was dancing. I hear 80s music and I lose it. So that was fun. And of course, Cigars Under the Stars was going on at the same time for the ship show. So that was fun to see everybody there doing that. Um, yeah, I love all these the little events. The Spice H2O area to begin with was fantastic the whole week. They always had great deck parties. I gotta give it to NCL on that. Their deck parties were the jam for sure. All right, so Costa Maya, I got to do an excursion with Edna and the Divas. I'm gonna call them the Divas. We booked it through Shore Excursioneer. So we went to I gotta say how I'm gonna say this. La Chilangaloense. La Chilangaloense. There you go. Was the name of the place. And we had salsa and guacamole class. We got to sit out on the beach outside. And the chef, Jackie, was the one that was teaching us the class. They had all the ingredients out there for us, and we got to make it and have tequila. They taught us how to dance salsa. We just had a wonderful, wonderful time. It was a great excursion. It was pretty cheap. I want to say it was what, $60? It was really, really cheap. They did provide taxi there. We had to pay for our taxi back, but I think it was like $4 each or something for the taxi. It was nothing. And we happened to run into How We Cruise and Huddle Adventures were there as well. Turns out it's one of their favorite places to go to. So if you're ever in Costa Maya and you don't know where to go, you don't even need an excursion to go there. They're on the same beach where Crazy Lobster is. So if you got the golf cart, go out there. It's called La Chilanga Loense. That's a mouthful. But I had a great time with the girls. They are so fun. They're definitely my kind of people, and we got along great. We took pictures. Oh, I got it right here. And they made us these little shot glasses with pictures of us, which this is like the best souvenir I got from the whole trip. And it reminds me of all the fun. Uh, it was so much fun. So these are staying in my office because I love them. And thank you to Edna for carrying them around for me all week. Let's see what else. So yeah, I got to meet Howie Cruz. Oh my God. Julie and Brian have become my new family. Uh, just some people that you just fall in love with. And not only are they Jersey people, my kind of people, but they're just sweethearts and so loving and warm and funny. And we just clicked it. We just clicked right away. And I got to hang out with them a lot more during the week. They're really awesome. They go live on Sundays, so go check them out. How We Cruise. Let's see what else. What else did I do that day? I went back to Shakers, of course. I sat there that night the longest, I think. I got so we were sitting on if you went to that bar, you'll know that if you sit all the way to the right and that door opens from the outside, you get like this gust of wind that comes in. So we were having fun with that. There was a couple that was sitting there from Canada, Chad and his wife. Hi, Chad. Um, we had a blast with that freaking door opening because as soon as the door would open, everything in the vicinity would fly away. So you had to like hold on to your drinks, hold on to your coasters. It was really funny. We were being like stupid kids, like, oh my God, here's the wind again. But we had a great time. And I got to see Chad in the casino another day. Uh, we were reminiscing. It's so funny. Um, there were a lot of fun. Let's see what else. I think oh yeah, that night I got to go to Howl at the Moon as well, and they were really fun in there. I wish I would have made it another night there because that was a fun place to go. They had dueling pianos and really funny music, funny like parody kind of style music. It was really fun. I think I did get a clip or two of that, so you'll see that in an upcoming vlog. You waited an hour for your golf cart? Oh no, I guess that was a popular thing to do there. We definitely saw a lot of people on those golf carts. We have to meet up with Howie Cruise someday. Yeah, you don't live far away from each other. That's true. They're really, really fun. Mel, I'm going to try. I have I really want to go see Brian and Julie in July. So maybe I may end up by you. I may end up going to visit Edna. Who knows? Might be a whole East Coast trip for me. I need to get on that. But yes, I need to go see Six with you because I totally missed it. Again, I was having too much fun on this cruise, just talking to people. You know, when you're just sitting there and you're having a great conversation and you just don't even want to get up to pee. Like that's how it was for me the whole week. And when it was time for me to go see Six, I was like, I don't want to leave. I was talking to Richard and Lori, who are coming down to Texas as we speak, and I'm gonna go meet up with them tomorrow, I think. But we were talking at Maltings that night, and they were so much fun, and I didn't want to leave, and I was like, "This is more important than going to see the show." So that's what I did. Hello, Brucey. It was nice to meet you along with so many. I'm so glad you had a great time. I met so many wonderful people. There were so many, I got so many hugs. I definitely got my fill of hugs that week. What? Oh, so you are the reason why the carpet was a little wet. Okay, Nancy, start another rumor. Oh my God. It was so good to see so many people. I can't help it. I get excited. All right. So, Harvest K, what a great port that was I didn't even get to see it from afar. So, I was literally in bed and I posted a picture of me in bed that day because I was done. And I remember the captain coming over the speaker and I was like, "We're not going. We are not going into port." I already knew it. Because I could feel the ship rocking during the night, and I knew, like, we're not doing it. So sure enough, they canceled our port day. But of course, John from the ship show making lemonade out of lemons was like, hot tub party. So if you guys remember my NCL Breakaway vlogs from a couple years ago, we had a hot tub party on that ship and hot tub takeover. And oh my God, best time ever. So we did that again. We took off over one of the hot tubs and we just kept, it was like a challenge. Hey, we saw somebody coming by, get in here, get in here, we can fit more people. And we ended up with 29 people at one point. We were like on top of each other. It was the most fun I've ever had in a pool of water with a bunch of family. Uh, it was so much fun, and we kept having the bartenders bring us drinks and bring us shots and take our picture. I think I posted. Yeah, I did. I posted the picture, one of the pictures that they took of us. It was so much fun, and of course, Kevin Brubaker had a very special speedo made for this cruise, and he wore it on that. He revealed it on that day. And I'm sure there are vlogs and pictures and whatever. Actually, I think Sharon at Sea posted a little video of of that moment. Oh my God, I love Kevin so much. He's hilarious. Yes, and Nancy brought the Jello shots. Poor Nancy. She was and Nancy, I apologize because I totally forgot to hook you up with some Patron for your Jello shots. I totally forgot. But man, she is the real MVP. Every single cruise, she is out there making her Jello shots. She brings these giant syringes, and somehow she has a laboratory in her room, and she makes it happen. But those were very popular, and she brought us some during the hot tub, so that was fun. Oh my God. You wish you had more. You'll never have enough, Nancy. They're just becoming more and more popular. So you're never going to have enough syringe shots. Hey, Sharon at Sea. How are you? I was just talking about you. Good things, good things. We're talking about the hot tub party. It was so good to see you guys. And I forgot to say a big shout out to the big four channels that were the host channels for this thing. Amazing job. I heard, of course, I wasn't at any of the events, but I heard it was very well organized, very well received. Everyone had a great time. Uh, I mean, I knew if Sharon was involved, it was going to be the chisel. So you guys did great. You guys did great. I hear all good things about the group cruise. And it was nice to see you around. And happy birthday to Matthew. I can't imagine how emotional Sharon must have been for her little boy to turn 18 on this very special cruise. So that's awesome. And he got to go to the casino, his dad. I love it. I love it. I love the Asmus family very much. I consider them my own. So thank you for being here. Let's see. It was very dramatic. Yeah, I bet. But man, Matthew is such an expert at cruising. He walks around like he owns the place now. Every time I saw him, he has this like very confident aura about him. You guys definitely did a great job raising him. All right. So yeah, so the coop soup happened in the hot tub, and that was amazing. What else? I put here that I bonded with my watermelon girl. So my watermelon girl is Dana Kump. Dana Kump taught me something very cool, and I hope it's okay to share it. So she says something about now, mind you, I had a few drinks where she was saying this to me. But she said when she didn't know words to a song, she would mouth the word watermelon. So if you're ever singing, trying to sing along with a song and you don't know the words, just walk on watermelon, watermelon. So I call her my watermelon girl now. Oh my God, I love Dana very much too. And this is was this the second cruise we've been on? Yeah, or the third. I always have a lot of fun with the Cubs. So went to Maltings that night for pre-dinner drinks, and then to Le Bistro, which is my favorite restaurant, NCL, and it was really, really nice. Dinner was magnificent, and I got to sit right catty corner to these two ladies that were from happened to be from Texas. Their names are Judy and her daughter Anita. So I wanted to give them a shout out because that was a really nice conversation I had with them. I think they're from the Houston area. Yes, the Cumps are awesome. So yeah, thanks Judy and Anita for making my dinner even more special at La Bistro. The food is delicious. And hey Lindsay Lou, how are you? We missed you. We got to get you on a cruise, girl, very soon. We went, so that night was the ship show live stream at Oceans. That was fun. He had a lot of people come on the show. It was really nice to hear from the Inglesbees. They were amazing people. If you don't know, they are blind cruisers, and I want to say they have a YouTube channel. I think so. Um, but they were amazing. The way that they got around the ship, they were always so pleasant and so funny. And you always saw AJ at Maltings, and uh, they're a really fun bunch. And I was really happy to have met them on this cruise. All right, Larry, thank you so much for stopping by. I can't wait to see you guys again. All right, so Rotan, Rotan. I went on my own little excursion by myself to Sol y Mar. I booked it through NCL. I used that $50 credit that they give you. It was a really good time. Um, I want to say it's not a very old resort. It's pretty new. Um, and it was all inclusive, so all your drinks, your food. They had a really good buffet. They had the entire place is on a beach. So they have like little huts where they have everything. So there's like showers and the buffet, little hut with the buffet, and has a little tiny hut with snacks. They had the bar on the beach. They have servers that are walking the beach, bringing you drinks, so you don't even have to get up. There were no vendors at all on this beach. It's completely private beach. So that was really cool because that's one of like my little pet peeves about sometimes going to Roatan or Cozumel or whatever, and there's always vendors. So it was nice to be. I literally took a nap on the beach because I was so relaxed. Um, the water was a little bit cold, probably because it was January, but I had a great time. I really liked it there, and I think I'll go back there again. Sharon's getting back into the grind. Yeah, that girl's always working, always working. All right, so that was Rotan. I think that night I went to the buffet on the ship, and I gotta say the buffet was really good. A couple of nights they had paella, which was really good. Had lots of seafood in it. Um, I was always able to find something that I could eat, so good selection. Um, yeah, I had a great time at the buffet, and that's really hard to for me to say usually. I didn't go to the MDR at all on this cruise. I did specialty dining 3 nights, and I think the buffet a couple of nights. I think Oceans a couple of nights. Um, so yeah. Then Cozumel, that was the big Paradise Beach day. What a fun time that was. I felt like I was in college again. I had reserved a what do you call those? Beach beds, cabana thing. Um, and it rains on us, but you know what? It was like the best thing ever. The only bad thing that came out of that day was that my phone got water in it. I have an iPhone and it's usually water resistant, but a few days before the cruise, my screen. I had an issue with my screen, so they had to replace it. So Daniel reminded me that if you ever get your iPhone repaired, once they take the screen off, it breaks that waterproof seal on it. So that's why I got water in my cameras. It was working, other than that. But my cameras got all fogged up, and towards the end of the cruise, I couldn't take pictures, and everything came out foggy. So lesson learned. I need to buy one of those plastic pouch things for my camera. Oh, let's see who else is here. Hi, Gina. Nice to see you here. Hello, Paranormal Polynesian. Oh my God, I can't believe you're here. Go check out the Paranormal Polynesian Traveler. You will not regret it. Oh my God, he's amazing. So funny. Yeah, just go check him out. Do yourself a favor, go subscribe to him. He's amazing. I have watched so many of his vlogs in preparation for this cruise. I didn't get to go to Harvest Cay because we got canceled on that day. But oh my God, he is like my spirit animal. Love him, love him. So go check him out. Let's see. I think he just got monetized too. So congratulations on that. Yes, Paradise Beach was amazing. Even though we got soaking wet, the food was great. Oh my God, the little taco truck they had there. I tried their garlic shrimp tacos. So good. The servers were hustling. I mean, they were like, it's raining. That's okay. We'll get some umbrellas. We'll still carry our drinks. We'll still carry the food around. They did a fantastic job at Paradise Beach. And I'm sure you've seen the video around that they made, the little promo video. They did a great job. You guys did great renting that place out. And that was the first time I'd been there. So that was a nice introduction to going there. And of course, Josh Hokum was an amazing cruise director for us that day. Yeah, he really brought the fun, and it was great to see everybody in the pool dancing and enjoying the rain. And who cares about the rain? Everybody was still having a great time. Um, yeah. Yeah, Edna. Yeah, I got the premium package when I got there, the little upgrade. So yeah, I was passing out drinks. The servers were very accommodating and letting me share my package with you guys. So that was fun. But fantastic day. I wish I would have spent more time there. So definitely got to keep that in mind next time I'm in Cozumel. Yes, hot sauce hokum. That's right. He really is something else. I gotta drink whatever he's drinking. All right. So that night was the glow party on the ship. So I got my white clothes on, and my cover photo on my Facebook page right now is a picture of me, Monroe, and Jason right before the glow party in our nice white outfits. It used to be called the white party, but Jason and it. The rain, it did. It made it better. For some reason, that all we needed was like some soap bubbles in the water and make it a foam party. That would have been even better. That's right. Rain on the beach is still the beach. It was fantastic. And then getting back to port, I was in a taxi with the brand Horace and with Tony Jackson, and that was an adventure in itself. They're so fun. Oh my God. So many photos. Yes. Put your pictures out there, Nancy. I put all the pictures I think I could share on my page. So if you're in any of them and you want to download them, please do. I'm not possessive with my pictures. So you can have them. um, let's see. So the glow party was a lot of fun. More dancing. I could not get enough dancing in my life in this cruise, which was great. Then the last sea day was Tommy's birthday, Tommy Casabona's birthday. So I had a t-shirt on for him. And on embarkation day, I had a t-shirt on for John for his birthday. Um, yeah, I was like, I don't know. Sometimes you're like, what can I give them as a gift? And I thought that was appropriate. Bring a smile on their face. So that was fun. So I surprised Tommy with a birthday shirt. And then we got to just kind of hang around during the day. It was really windy from what I remember that day. So I didn't get in the hot tub that day, but we enjoyed drinks and walking around the ship and went to the buffet and had lots of talking, more talk, which is great. That is like my number one favorite thing on a cruise. This is just sit down and just talk to someone and get to know them. So I appreciate you, Tommy, for spending time with me. I know I'm a pain in the butt, but thank you for spending time with me. Hey, Puppy the cat, so good to see you. You are late to the party. You have detention now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lindy Lou. It's okay. We could do his birthday party all over again. How about that? Oh my god. What else? I have like a million notes down here. So I had dinner with Mike and Betsy at Wasabi. That was great. They're so much fun. And I think we got to talk to Chris Gu a little bit that night too. Uh, it was like surreal meeting all these people that you talk to and chat all the time. And Chris Gu is so well loved, and it was really nice. I can't believe he drove down from Canada. That's crazy. All right. So on the last day, I had a late flight, so I was like, they're gonna have to kick me off, kicking and screaming off this ship because I'm not getting off. So I don't think I left the ship until like 10:30. And you know what? They let me use my drink package. So I was having mimosas in the atrium while people were getting off the ship. We definitely squeezed every last ounce of fun out of this cruise. And we had some more last minute hugs and selfies uh, and then we went to the airport and saw everybody all over again in the airport. It was like another reunion in the airport. I know Mike and Betsy are so much fun. I got to see Mike's what is it? Not crazy legs, sexiest legs contest. He is so fun. And I got a great picture too. All right, so you know it was coming. I got some bad stuff to say about this cruise. I got a lot of good stuff to say. And I said a lot of good stuff. And I put a little bit of the bad stuff in there. Hello, Dennis. I did not meet Chili, and I didn't realize he was there. Maybe I did meet him, and I didn't realize it was him. I didn't realize it until after I got off the cruise that he was there. So I'm sorry. I may have met him. I met so many people. Yeah. Sheridan C. Yeah, I heard you guys are going to have some kind of Olympics or something on the Alaska cruise. I better take my vitamins before I go on this cruise. All right, so let's talk some bad stuff. And this is all stuff that I'm sure you heard before in other people's lives or posts about the cruise. Number one, of course, the muster drill. There ain't nothing good to say about it. There just isn't. And I'm usually a look at the silver lining kind of person. There really is no reason for the muster drill to go back to the way it was. There just isn't. It was very inconvenient. There was no reason for it. And let's not do that again. So there you go. I already said the cabins weren't ready till like 3:30. I don't understand that. I think I understand why. And that's another one of my complaints. The staff was completely overworked on this cruise. It was a really full ship. From what I heard, the room stewards had like over 20 rooms each to do. Um, my cabin steward, one of the days I was going back to my cabin and he was in a wheelchair. He was being given water and wheeled away. So, and I can only surmise that it was because he was exhausted. You never saw them. I mean, they were working their little butts off. So I felt so sad, so bad for him. Because they were working their butts off. They were completely overworked. They were overworked at the bars. I've never had to wait as long as I did for drinks at the bars. Completely overworked. Um, they were overworked at O'Shea's. Now they have a stupid beeper system going on at O'Shea's. That's another one of my complaints. O'Shea's is nothing like the O'Shea's that we had in 2021. Um, you can't order at the bar food. You can't just, we used to be able to just grab a chair and order. Somebody would come back and take your order. I can't do that anymore. Now you got to go get a stupid beeper and wait for a table. Um, you can't order food to go. Like one night I was like, "Can I just get some fries? That's it. I just want some fries." And they're like, "No, you need a beeper and you go sit down." And I was like, "Really? This doesn't make any sense." So that was yeah, they got rid of things on the menu like the shepherd's pie, which was a favorite. Like if something is a crowd favorite, why get rid of it? Why? um One night, they didn't wanna sell me hot wings because of my food allergies. They were like, "No, these might have gluten." And I'm like, "I've had these wings every single night, and I've had no issues with these wings." So I had to actually talk to a manager so that they would give me hot wings one night. So, stuff like that, I was just like, "What the heck?" So yeah, I hope they fix that. And O'Shea's is not 24 hours anymore. I understand sometimes you gotta close the kitchen to clean it, and you gotta give people a break, but don't put in your signage and on your website and advertise it that you have a 24-hour place to go get food because it's a lie. And you don't tell drunk people that they can't have food at 2 in the morning. So that was another thing, that was very disappointing, because there's no other place to go. It's not like they have a pizzeria that you can go get pizza or anything other than room service, and yeah, that was messed up because that's not something that we were prepared for. So, that was very disappointing. What else? Um, Watergate. Everybody knows about Watergate. Everybody was supposed to get water in their room. Some people got it, some people didn't. Some people got it in the middle of the cruise. I was lucky because I had the premium package. I didn't need my water, so I gave mine away. Um, yes, it's very frustrating for gluten free because I really think it was a training issue. They just didn't understand. Um, but Sig, it's nothing new. But yeah, the water situation, that's pretty bad. I mean, it's water. Like they could have just stepped up and said, "Okay, we messed up. Here's your water." But they really fought people on that water, and that's kind of messed up. So the water issue. Um, what else? Oh, the whole port fees thing. So I've heard from some people that they got their port fees back automatically, and see some people had to go to guest services to get it. I never got mine, and I was like, "I'm not wasting my time in line to get a few dollars back." But come on. This is like 2023. It's really easy to tell your computer to give people back their money. You know, that's just another thing that why should people have to go in line to request something that should have been automatic? To me, um, yeah, that was upsetting. Because to us, it's a couple of dollars here and there, but for them, those little dollars add up. Between whatever 5,000 people are on the ship, that's a lot of money for them. So that was unfortunate, especially when they were nickel and diming in other areas on the ship, and that was another thing that pissed me off. I was lucky that I had the premium package, so I didn't have all those nickel and diming things at the bars. Um, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna end with some highlights and some good stuff. I know I'm going over on my time, but I'm gonna try to be really quick. Yes, Mary Ellen, I know you had a hard time too finding plant-based stuff, and to be honest, I didn't see very much of it on the menus as well. Um, so I don't know what's going on with NCL. They used to do a lot better. Um, So yeah, maybe they're having some growing pains coming back from the pandemic, but they need to work on it. So if you got your survey and you haven't filled it out, please be honest. Like tell them whatever it is that was important to you that they didn't step up and do it. You got to tell them because how else are they gonna know to fix it, right? So Dennis, I heard some people have called them and they were like, "Too bad, so sad." They were like, "Oh, you missed your port. I'm so sorry. Come again." So yeah, and I'm not gonna do it. Exactly, Vicky. Look at that. I'm glad you did the math because I didn't want to. I was just getting more pissed. Anyway, the things that I loved about this cruise, of course, meeting so many new friends, meeting people that I look up to in the YouTube community, people that inspire me, people that got their hustle going. And I saw a lot of hustle going on this cruise, and I admire people like Mr. Mike G from the Naughty Cruiser. How cute is these pineapples? That was amazing. He was giving out little goodie bags to people. That's awesome. Um, Howie Cruz was giving away like lanyards and bags, and there were people giving out their business cards. People were hustling. That was awesome. It was a great marketing opportunity for a lot of people, and I hope that whoever you met on the cruise, that you go subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and we all got to support each other. This is a big community, and we can all spare a little love and a little support. So I hope that uh, you made new friends and that you learn from each other because we all can learn from each other. I certainly did this week. So that was one big highlight um, of the cruise. Hanging out on the Lido deck, hanging out in the hot tubs. When I tell you that I don't ever hang out on the pool deck or in a hot tub unless I'm on a group cruise. Um, because I love being with other people and you guys just make it so much more fun. So that was a huge highlight. Thank you, Travel Life. I appreciate that. I love meeting everyone that I met on this cruise ship. Everyone was amazing and blessed me with a hug or a smile or a great story or just telling me that that I make them smile or whatever. That was all incredibly wonderful. It was a wonderful experience all around. Um, what else? The other thing I loved was that premium drink package. Like I said, the bartenders liked it because they got to make me special drinks. I got to order special shots. I didn't have to worry about trying anything because it was all included. I got to have my Starbucks every day, my water. Um, at dinner, if I wanted an entire bottle of wine for myself, I could. It was included, which I got to share with a lot of people on the ship. So that was nice. The Wi-Fi was surprisingly good. I don't know how it was for you guys, but I was surprised with as many vloggers as there were on there. I thought the Wi-Fi worked pretty good. I thought the app worked pretty good. I kept getting in and out, like it would have to reconnect sometimes, but I mean it would work. So I thought that was pretty good. I thought the Wi-Fi was pretty good compared. I really wasn't expecting it. Um, The food was fantastic. I thought they were on point with the food. The buffet was had good options. It was clean. I love the washy people. I know some people think they're annoying, but I love them. And I kept telling them, I'm gonna miss you when I go home. I love the washy people. Uh, so yeah, food was really good. La Bistro and Ocean Blue never disappoint for me. They're always my favorites. So I was happy to go eat there. Um, the live music I thought was excellent on the ship, especially at Shakers. They always had a piano player or a guitar player or a singer. And I love live music. And they always had the people up and dancing and singing. And I love that. It was they did a really good job with the live music. Somebody's got their alarm going off in my house. Let's see. Spice H2O never disappoints. The deck parties back there were great. I know during the day everybody's sun tanning out there. The bar back there is great. They have that. I think there's smoking areas. I'm not a smoker, but the smoking areas I thought on this ship were great because they were all in like public areas where everybody could mix and mingle. So the one on Spice H2O is near the bar, and then the one on the Lido deck is right in the middle of the Lido deck, and it's got the plexiglass, but you can still talk to someone that's in there if you're not smoking. Um, the pineapple glasses are from Mike Gormley. Let's see, I can put them on for a second. I look like a bug. So do y'all notice that I have crooked ears? But these are things you never notice. All right, I'm gonna be real quick because last time I totally forgot to do my giveaway. So I'm not gonna forget to do my giveaway this time. So anyway, highlights. Meeting people in New Orleans, having getting to spend that time in New Orleans before the cruise, getting what do they call it? Pre-gaming, pre-gaming for the cruise. What are you showing me mangoes for? What do mangoes mean? Oh my God. Oh Lord, thank you, Linda Land. It was so much fun seeing you again. I can't wait to see you for the Alaska cruise. Are you going to the Alaska cruise? I hope so. If not, I will see you in September for sure. Excuse me. Oh, there you go. Pineapples. Mangoes. Mangoes must be something Polynesian. Oh my God. Let's see. Um, Embarkation day was amazing. Getting to see people for the first time, having hugs, having tears, having pictures together, getting on that ship together. I boarded the ship with Scott. That was fun. Spending time with Edna, Veronica, JT. I had to write you down. Antonine, Shelly, and Jocelyn and Cusamaya, and on the ship, dancing with Edna. Uh, Amazing. I'll never forget that. The Coop Soup on Harvest K Day. That was a highlight. My excursion at Solimar, Paradise Beach, highlight. The last sea day was a highlight because I still got to see more people and spend more time with everybody. So yeah, overall, this cruise gets an 8 out of 10. So thank you so much to everybody that spent time with me, that came up and said hi, they gave me a hug, that took a picture, that said kind words, um, people that danced with me, people that laughed at me, people that laughed with me. It was a fantastic time. I would do it all over again, just the way it was, even with all the bad stuff. But NCL, we're going to hold you accountable because, come on, do better. Others are doing better, right? All right, giveaway time. I have one question, and I'm going to give up to 3 winners. All I have to give are t-shirts. Sorry. So I do have a spread shop. So whoever wins, go to the shop and pick out the shirt you like, and I'll send it to you. Okay, so I have one question, and it's really easy. It's not easy. But the first 3 that get it will get a shirt. All right, y'all know I'm a crazy Saints fan, New Orleans Saints fan. When did I become a Saints fan and why? So you can get either answer and I'll give it to you. The first 3 people. When did I become a Saints fan? I wasn't always a Saints fan. I used to be a Giants fan. If you don't know, I'm from New Jersey originally. But when did I become a Saints fan and why? And not too many people know this. So I figured it was a appropriate question for a giveaway. Yeah, crazy cat. 2016 Drew Brees crush. No, it goes way beyond. I'll give you that clue. It goes way beyond 2016. 1997. Because it was the end thing to do. I wasn't born yet in 1997. No, I'm just kidding. Because of Mardi Gras? No. No. Getting closer with the date, but no clue. Oh my God. Uh, Cute team. I'll go with that. They do have good tissues. You're right. Lori, you don't get any points for saying who that. Very close, Mel. Very close. Mel is the closest one. Oh, Nancy's the closest one now. Mel and Nancy are the closest ones right now. Nancy got it. 2005. And do you know why? Do you know what happened in 2005? That's a clue. All right, so I'll give it to Nancy and Mel. One more winner. Could you get multiple choice? Well, you got the year. What happened in 2005? Yes, Linda Land got it. Hurricane Katrina. So those are going to be my 3 winners. So I'll tell you the story. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina happened. And the Superdome, as you know, became a big shelter for all the people in New Orleans. So a lot of them came to Texas to live here, to shelter here, including the New Orleans Saints. They practiced here, they played games here, and I absolutely fell in love with them. I went to my first tailgate party in Texas because I was never a Cowboys fan. They played in the Alamo Dome here in San Antonio, and I absolutely fell in love with the fans. I fell in love with the team, and I've been a fan ever since. I've actually been a fan longer of the Saints than I was of the Giants, believe it or not. So it was their tissues. It was their tissues. You know me. I'm a very deep person, Nancy. Because of Katrina. Yeah. So Katrina brought the Saints here to San Antonio, and I fell in love with this team. And I still think they have the best fans in the world. And we love it. I love those boys so much. So Nancy, Mel, and Linda, go to my spread shop, pick out a shirt, let me know, send me an email or send me a message on Facebook and let me know which one you want, and it's on its way to you. Yes, Paranormal Polynesia, and they do. I love New Orleans so much. Yay! Thank you. I'm so glad I remembered the giveaway. I don't suck anymore. Thank you guys. So my upcoming cruise is with Nautical Nurse Nancy and Sharon at Sea. And it is on April 13th on the Carnival Sunrise. The Girls Just Want to Have Fun Group Cruise from Miami. I cannot wait. This is going to be ridiculous. Only girls. There's going to be no bras the whole week. We're going to talk about men and cry and do each other's hair. It's going to be great. Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I'm sorry I went over on the time, but thank you for letting me ramble on. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always being here for me and supporting me. Thank you for an amazing cruise, those that I saw, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I hope everyone's doing well and continues to stay healthy. I love you. Bye. End stream.